Hello and welcome! Silrace here with Build Showcase. Build on your screen right there. Pause the video if you wish to copy the exact main components, also listed in the description below. Atlas. I have to say I like Atlas. It is to me an iconic, big, stompy robot. This is the DDC variant of Atlas, which is to say that it is the one carrying the ECM. Makes it a big deal, and for a long time people considered it an overpowered mech. And also, don't miss your AC20 shots on stationary targets like I did there. Usually not a very good idea to miss shots on mechs in general. So practice AC20 aim if you want to run around with this build. Of course you're going to miss little shots here and there. Anyways. This is a brawling build on Atlas, and know that at the time of recording I have mastered the variant, as in pilot skill wise, and no modules are in use. So if you have the modules to go around with this particular setup, then obviously you're going to see a performance increase. And if you don't yet have your elite and even basic pilot skills for the Atlas DDC, the same build will perform a little worse for you. I love brawling in an Atlas. Every single Atlas of mine is set up for brawling, and because it's a big target, I kind of expect to die every time I play the Atlas. And especially if you set up this kind of a brawler on your Atlas, kind of expect to be shot to pieces and die. Expect to be shot to pieces and die anyway, because you are big and you are deadly. You can carry so many guns on an Atlas that you can essentially destroy anything else in a 1v1. In a 1 versus 1, if you can catch somebody off in a 1 versus 1, you can probably take them on and come out on top. But expect to be, you know, shot by everybody because of the size and the sheer power of the Atlas. So, Atlas DDC, because of the ECM, it is one of the better Atlases, in all honesty. Atlases that, well, that is up to you to decide which one is correct. I know. Anyway. Let's talk about the setup. This is River City, and as you can see, teams are doing very strange things compared to what usually happens in River City. It's very much like looks like a lost game at this point already, because, you know, the rest of my team is there fighting already against everybody on the enemy team, and that's where I was like, oh, right, need hill climb module to go up there. But I do have the rear of an awesome, so I will absolutely shoot the rear of an awesome. I will absolutely shoot anything in the rear who happens to be standing right in front of me, so that is fine. Lots of things down here to shoot at, and yes, I am walking into the water, which is usually a really bad idea. But the thing happens to be running pure SRMs, the hunchback there, which means I want to get kind of closer to it. But here we go. Awesome. As I mentioned, you can basically take on anything once you get, you know, 1 versus 1 close range, face it, this particular build. Eat an overheat here, which is fine. I have a whole bunch of other friendlies around. And this is what I do when I play Atlas. If I have a push to lead, I will happily lead that, and I will happily die for that particular push, as will happen here in a very short moment, as you can see from my armor layout. Let's move on to the next game. Moving on from River City to the Mining Collective. As you could tell from the numbers at the end of that particular game on the River City, I didn't do all that much damage wise and whatnot. I got that 1 kill, right? But my team won the game, and that's basically enough for me. I tanked a whole lot of damage crossing the river, and so my team was mostly intact going in there. And that's what I want to do in a Brawling Atlas. I know everybody's going to shoot at me, so I present myself as the target. I try to take the damage, I try to give out some damage obviously as well. And if my team is intact, they can absolutely roll over everybody else still. Because obviously my team is shooting at somebody as well, while everybody is shooting at me. Something to keep in mind when you play a Brawling Atlas. You can either try to hide and bide your time, wait for the good opportunity, or you can lead the push and, you know, take all the damage you are going to take when going in. And personally, I am absolutely willing to go in first, take all the damage, like I'm doing right here. Okay, I see that. Hello there in the tunnel. I will absolutely tank you. And it's a Direwolf. Alright. I will tank a Direwolf. Now, there is another 100-ton mag. I will tank that too. Let's just hide a little bit. I have this support coming in with me. And let's cross this here and actually eat all that fire, right? Okay, well, only one mag is shooting back at me, right? Because the other one is dead already. And over here. Alright. I obviously took a lot of damage, and that was my bad walking into the friendly fire there. My bad there. I got a kill most damage dealt, and we traded 2 100-ton mags for nobody. Because I tanked it, and I'm not dead. Granted, I have very few guns left at this point, and so forth. But we traded 200-ton mags for nothing. Essentially damage on me. And now I can, you know, my ECM is still intact. I can wander around, give ECM cover for my team. I can let my team try to do the tanking now and, you know, just do my part. Still dealing damage. I'm still alive, I have a couple guns, I can still do the stuff. And we got a Direwolf and a King Crab out of the game. This is the kind of gameplay I really want to show off when I make these videos, these build showcase videos. I want to show my average games. Not the best games where I do a whole lot of damage, or my worst games where I end up dying for no reason whatsoever, because somebody managed to get a Gauss rifle headshot or something along these lines. This is the kind of gameplay I want to show. This is the sort of average gameplay I get with an Atlas. Especially when I play these Brawling Atlases. I go in first, I tank a whole lot of damage, I typically end up dying in most games I play, because I tank a whole lot of damage, but I also win most of the games I play in a Brawling Atlas, simply because my team mops up after everybody has finished shooting at me. You can, like I mentioned earlier, you can bide your time, try to, you know, play the whole I will shoot at you when the time comes, when the correct time comes. Or you can try to play like this, where you lead the push into the craziest enemy fortifications and their position, whatever, and then have your team, you know, wrap up the enemies and kill everybody. And here I am, okay, we are leading with this many mags, and these guys are not actually even shooting at me, so I'm coming in here and I'm flanking in an Atlas. Right? This game is pretty much done by now. We're leading up with 6 mags. Okay? I mean, even if they kill me now, it doesn't really matter that much. Should be able to win this particular game. Right? Should be. Anyways, just the mop up of the last 2 enemies, because it's mining collective, they usually end up being some kind of a light and medium mech who are on top of the on top of one of these platforms here. That's what usually ends up happening. So just need to, you know, catch them and finish them off to finish the game. So I will let this go as it is. You know, you can watch this to the end and see the end game results and all that much, if you really want to, or you can stop watching right here, because the end game results aren't all that spectacular. But I could say that I was definitely a big part in winning this particular game, even if it does not show as damage numbers on the scoreboard. We traded 2 100-ton mags for nothing at the start of the game, right? Thank you very much for watching. Try out this Brawling build, or try out Brawling in Atlas in general, because it's fun, especially if you play it aggressively, and let your team know in the pre-game chat that okay, this is what I'm doing, I'm gonna go in there, follow me please. Thank you very much for watching.
Target destroyed.